Unstructured show. I just got done brain rotting. I'm already laughing. Zretsky says I'm the master of brain rotting. He's got his hat on. Shout out Sherpa, not a sponsor, but love the fellas, Austin, Nico, Brad, everyone over there at the Sherpa fam. Zretsky, how we feeling, bro? Your hair today looking fire. No glaze.
Thank you. Honestly, Joanne, I'm doing great, by the way. Thank you. Life is good, man. And I hope you're all enjoying life. I'm like trying to grow my hair out because my hair looks like poop when it's in hats, and I enjoy wearing hats. And now that the weather's getting nicer, I'm trying to rep more hats. So I think I'm gonna grow my hair out a little bit. What do you think? You think it looks good?
Yeah, I actually like this look. You know, if I was actually, when I was brain rotting before this, watching the clips of Unstructured show / pod back when we first started about almost October of 2023, this clip, your hair's like, oh, like that.
I know.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
know.
So it's kind of bringing like the vintage back. But again, every week, appreciate you guys always tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. We really do appreciate your guys' support. We've gotten a ton of love, not just from our friends and family, but from brands. Chomps, Pillow Pets, Rico.shop, Sherpa. We can keep going down the list. You know, these are just our friends and family at this point. Now, Zretsky, one of the most important talking points that I said when we clicked record today was the fact that I have not used this Amazon gift card. Okay.
You always bring up this Amazon gift card.
Because it's the journey, the same way we're Road to 1K, it's road to actually clicking purchase and send on this. What should I actually purchase? Because we talked about it a little bit before, but I need like a specific one item, popcorn off the equation.
How about we go on Amazon right now and look? Unstructured? Do you want to do that? No? You keep bringing up this Amazon gift card BS. I don't know.
I think we should say that for another time. We're gonna
Okay.
please the
All
audience.
Right. Drop a comment what you think Jawan should buy with his Amazon gift card, and the top comment, Jawan is gonna buy it. I'm gonna make him buy the top comment. So drop a comment, and the top comment, Jawan's gonna buy it from Amazon, and he's gonna use it in the show / eat it on the show, whatever. Next episode, we're gonna preview that. So drop a comment. What should Jawan buy from Amazon?
Let me know. Zretsky, what do you want to talk about?
Well, this is the Unstructured show. We talk about everything. How about Isaiah Bond saying that he was going to break the NFL Combine 40 record, and he ran one of the slowest times as a wide receiver? What a bum. How could you say that you're going to run a record and then just be an average bum? Like, what is in the water in Texas? Are you not hip to the Combine, Joel?
I'm not going to lie. I shout out Ryan Smith from PFF. We were catching up recently.
Do you know PFF?
Of course.
The company I work for collabs with PFF, bro.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the director of business development for non-B2B. Like
That's
on
awesome.
the non-B2B side. Yeah, we were just catching up. Ryan Smith, Penn State alum. I can connect you.
Of course.
If you'd be that'd actually be a great person to know. Shout out
I appreciate
Ryan
that.
Smith. He's a phenomenal guy. He was actually at the Penn State Sports Business Conference. And he'll be there this year. So we were just
shout out the PSSBC.
Yeah, but just want to give Ryan his flowers. He started as a data collector in college and has worked his way up the ranks over the last years, and now he's holds a pretty big position in PFF, which is fire. So he was at the Combine traveling, and because PFF, they're a big client, or NFL is a big client of PFF. So what do you think of PFF, bro?
I love it. I think it's great. I think it's phenomenal for the sport. I think they're doing great things over there. I think they just need to continue and keep growing. I think it's great.
Let's do it.
If you haven't checked it out, go check out PFF.
Go check out PFF,
if you're a football fan.
number one data collectors in the world. Zretsky, I'm really curious.
You're already pivoting off the Combine. You no words on the Combine. Yeah, Jalen Reed had a phenomenal Combine for Penn State. Everyone looked like everyone was getting along with him. I think he's going to be a high draft pick.
He could be a first round. It depends how his pro day goes. Depends how his pro day goes. He has pro day.
True.
At Penn State. Abdul, though, sitting now is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he's hurt, so respect.
Yeah, but he's hurt bad, shoulder and foot.
Yeah, he needs to get surgery or something.
And foot.
So, yeah. I feel bad for him, but he's going to be a beast. We already know he's going to be a beast in the NFL. He's probably going to go to
God willing, I wouldn't say that. I would not say that.
He's going to be a beast. He's going to be. Well, he has high anticipation. It is highly anticipated that he does well in the NFL. It's likely that he's going to go to the Cleveland Browns, which I don't mind, especially because they're about to get rid of Myles Garrett. So maybe Abdul Carter.
They're not going to get rid of Myles Garrett, actually.
What do you mean?
They said they're not trading for him.
As of when? Am I?
As of
Am I?
like a month ago, they literally said that.
Oh, this is news to me. So I don't know.
Yeah. I just thought it was dozing off as I was speaking. That was pretty
So
impressive.
what was that? It was that even? I saw you dozing off. Was what you said even true?
Yeah. That's a good question. Yeah.
I don't know.
Schefter reports. I'm correct. Now.
Okay. Speaking of Schefter,
Yeah.
thoughts on
I knew you were gonna say that.
thoughts on Debo Samuel going to the Commanders?
Terry McLaurin. I'm very fascinated to see how that works. In my opinion, that wide receiver room is still Terry McLaurin's. And if they
Of course.
disrespect and put Debo at one, I'm sorry, that's disrespectful. I'm sorry.
They're
I'm
not
sorry.
going to put Debo at one. They're not. They're not.
They
Terry
will.
McLaurin is wide receiver one on that team for sure.
For sure. He's a Pro Bowl level wide receiver.
I'll say, where do you think the Commanders? How much of a boost do you think the Commanders get with Debo Samuel?
Like maybe 2 XP?
I think it's huge for them. I think this is exactly what the Commanders needed to get over the hump. They already made an NFC Championship in their first year with their quarterback. The Giants, I'll just say this, the Giants and the Cowboys are screwed. Like
Facts.
they are cooked, bro. Like genuinely cooked. The Eagles and the Commanders are going to run the NFC East for at least the rest of the 2020s for sure.
The rest of the 2020. So 2020 was 5 years ago.
So like 2025 and on.
You mean for like the next decade?
For the next 5 years, the Cowboys, the Giants, they will not win the NFC East. It's not happening.
Does that put on record?
No, they won't, Dad. My dad just tried to jump in there and glaze.
Literally.
Giants are, unless the Giants somehow get Cam Ward, they're cooked. They're cooked.
Wow. Cam
Cooked.
Ward's the answer?
Not only the answer, I would be terrified as an Eagles fan if the Giants got Cam Ward. Terrified.
That is a
Yeah.
little bit of glaze, bro.
That's
That's
fine.
glaze.
I'm
That's
very
glaze.
high on Cam. I'm very high on Cam Ward. I think he's a
Do you
phenomenal
think he's a
quarterback.
first round pick?
First round pick. He's supposed to be the first overall pick.
No, Abdul Carter.
No, bro. Cam Ward is the favorite. Cam Ward is the
Chat, let us
favorite.
know. Abdul
Cam Ward's the
Carter
favorite.
or Cam Ward going drafted first? Zaretsky, I want to pivot gears really fast. I'm gonna
You
do
always
the
want to
craziest
pivot. You always want to pivot gears. It's crazy. We were literally in a discussion, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry, bro. I wanted to pivot.
I mean,
gears.
you were trying to question if Cam Ward's a first round pick.
I
Maybe
was.
maybe we do need to switch topics because he's literally going to be the first overall pick. Not even.
All right,
so.
well, chat, let us know. Switching gears. Where's 3 pieces of property or real estate that you would buy right now? Three
Like,
cities.
what city? 3 cities.
Yep.
Okay, Nashville.
You got to give a reason, one sentence for each.
It's cheap and it's booming. These are all cheap booming cities. I'm going to Nashville, Dallas, and Salt Lake City. What about you?
Wow. That's
Yeah,
a
what about-
crazy pick, Salt Lake City. You want to know my
Oh.
3?
It's beautiful. Let's go. Let's hear it.
My 3. Number 1. I'm all expensive. I'm going to go opposite. No,
Okay.
I'm kidding. On a serious note, Charlotte, 1.
Okay.
2,
like that
Boston. I know Boston's expensive, but I'm still high on Boston.
Okay.
Charlotte, Boston, and then for the third option, it's cliche, but I'm going Austin, Texas.
Okay.
It's
Over
still-
Dallas?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Or for like Fort Worth, Dallas area. You know, I also like Tampa as well.
Tampa's become, in the last 3 years, has become not the new Miami, but it's definitely risen up in the ranks. Like when you thought of Florida, you thought of Miami and Orlando. Orlando's low-key a silent killer. It's just not enough there.
Literally, if Disney World didn't exist, Orlando would not be a thing. Like no one would care about Orlando. Let's just be honest. Like the Magic suck. All they have is Disney World. The Magic, they suck.
Orlando FC.
I'm not hip. You know the soccer culture. Is Orlando FC good?
Let's check the rankings right now. IRL.
While you check the rankings, the only reason why I wouldn't pick Tampa in my top 3 is because of hurricanes. And yes, Dallas is also susceptible to hurricanes.
They're actually number 5. Philadelphia. They just started the MLS season. They're only 2 games in. Philadelphia Union's they're at the top. They have 2 wins. The Orlando City has 1 win and 1 loss, so they're 3.
Who's number 1 in the MLS right now? Let me guess. The New York Red Bulls.
No, they're at 3. They have 3 points. It's the Philadelphia Union.
Nice. Big ups
They
to
just
the
won.
Union.
They won 4-1 yesterday at home. Great
W.
win. Great win by the
I
boys.
gotta tap into the MLS a little bit more.
You
I'm like,
should.
yeah, I really want to get into new sports, Juwan. Like the PLL, shout out Ben Wasserman, has been getting me into professional lacrosse, which
You
I've
want to
been
go to an MLS
enjoying.
game when I come back?
Sure, let's do it.
All
I can
right.
get tickets for the Red Bulls. They're in the
You know what's
MLS,
crazy?
right? Yeah, they're like mad expensive, especially if they're playing Miami because Messi's on the team.
Yo,
What?
May 14th, book it. LA. Philadelphia versus LA Galaxy in LA.
No,
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't do that. I can't swing that, unfortunately.
Okay, that's all right. But you know what's crazy? The day I come back, the 29th, which is actually a Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
4:30 Inter. Messi's playing the day I come back.
Yeah,
Saturday the 29th.
those tickets, you're gonna have to give up like a fingernail or like a finger to get those tickets.
All right, you want to check in real time what those cost? Bro,
I'm gonna guess the cheapest tickets they gotta be 300 minimum.
it's the day I come back.
How much
I
is
will
a
be
ticket?
there.
How much is a ticket?
I will be there. Checking.
I'm gonna say 300 minimum.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no wait, is that in Miami? I think. Wait, that's in Miami. Never mind.
Uh,
Oh, bot.
did they play at Hard Rock?
No, they play at Chase Stadium.
Oh, okay.
It's their own stadium.
I definitely don't know ball.
Okay, anyways, but those are good picks. I thought that was at the Union. I got excited.
What were your three cities again? You picked Charlotte, Boston, and Austin.
Austin. Boston, Austin.
Jawan, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you could put a major sports team in a city that doesn't have one, where would you go?
Sioux Falls.
What?
Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls?
Sioux Falls, yeah.
South Dakota?
Correct.
Why?
Shout out the Jackrabbits. South Dakota State University. Shout out the Jackrabbits. That's all I got to say. I love me some rabbit.
Okay. All right, man. I can't. I have nothing to say. Absolutely nothing to say to that. I got nothing, bro. I got nothing.
I left you speechless. That's I think the first time I've left you
You left me speechless because you could not. Out of 100 guesses, I would have never guessed it, even though there's only 50 states.
Of course, and usually you're good at predicting what I'm going to say. Not that one.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know what you said at first.
Doc Everett, shoot, score! Oh my God, my voice.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was not good. Stresky, moving forward, chocolate chips on pancakes or eggs? Like, would you rather have eggs for breakfast or chocolate chips on pancakes?
I would rather have eggs. I'm an egg person.
Well, okay, what's the best for? Okay, I've had this debate.
Okay.
Best way to have eggs. Does not depend on
just eggs, or is there stuff on the side?
Just eggs.
Okay, if it's just like literally just eggs, like no toast, no bacon. If it's just eggs, the only way to eat eggs is scrambled. It's the only way. If it's just eggs, but if we got toast or bacon, that changes the mind because you could get like over easy and you could dip. You got something to dip because you can't let the yolk go to waste. Jawan, what's your answer?
I think it's phenomenal the way you broke that down. The fact that I want to fly back to New Jersey right now, go to that diner with you, and dip together. Like hold on to the bread and like literally dip it.
We gotta run that. We gotta run that diner back because that was fun.
That was a fit.
That was great. Yeah, I'm down. Honestly, in like the next couple of weeks or whenever you come back, like we gotta run that back.
I come back I come back to Pennsylvania March 28th. 29th, I'll be in Philly. 30th, I'll be in Philly. Maybe the 31st, 1st, or 2nd.
Potentially. Mark your calendars.
6 a.m.
Mark your calendars. Joanne's coming back to the East Coast.
Correct. And Zaretsky's going to get breakfast at 7 in the morning.
Maybe. Potentially.
Wow, it went from no shot to maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I'm in a good mood today. Maybe you can convince me.
See. We shall see. We got him on.
It is officially March though, Joanne. And I hate to go back on. I hate to go back on previous topics that we spoke about, but you did say that UConn was going to win the Natty. I just want to know if you're standing on business with that, or.
So when I was born, there's 3 things I learned: how to walk, how to wipe my ass, excuse my French, and how to predict things correctly. And the
Okay.
third one is always a variable, right? The other ones are fixed. This one's variable, meaning it could change over time. I will say the following. The fact that I had scrambled eggs yesterday, which means I had eggs the right way, means that I think my prediction today is going to be correct, which is
All
the
right.
following. UConn basketball will win March Madness 2025. Dan Hurley will be click farmable at the end of April, at the beginning of April, and that's it.
Okay.
And he might as well have another kid, get the baby shower going, get the catering ready, all that stuff. Shout out Chomps. That's what I got.
Okay. All right. All right. No, listen, you're standing on business. I can't hate that at all.
I'm staying on it.
Do you think they're going to be the first ever team to win the three-peat?
Again, how do we cook eggs scrambled? Equals transitive property? Yes.
If the eggs are alone. By the way, if you're eating eggs, just eggs, like, you're a psychopath. Like, let's be honest.
I
Like,
did
if
that
you,
yesterday.
it's a little insane.
I had eggs with spinach.
But you got spinach with it. Like, there's something with it. Like, just eggs, you're crazy.
I've done just eggs before, just straight up.
You got to be in a crunch. It's got to be a crunch.
Hard-boiled eggs are so underrated.
So
with
good.
Salt.
So good.
With
so
salt. But I only eat them hot. I can't eat them cold.
I think they're good either way. Unfortunately, they do smell more like more than actual eggs. Like, that's like the only turn off. But hard-boiled eggs are really good. And you know who loves hard-boiled eggs? My boy Darius on Instagram. If you guys don't know who Darius is, he is probably one of the most popular internet stars of the 20th century. What'd you say?
Is it Darius DK?
No, maybe a different Darius. Maybe a different Darius.
Is it the guy that did the stuff with Fatboy SSE?
No, different guy.
Okay,
different guy.
Sorry.
Yeah, shout out Darius. He's goated. He has like hard-boiled eggs like every single day. Yeah.
I want to bring up another point.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm sorry. I keep bringing up.
No,
points
we're on a roll. We're on a roll.
We're on a roll. Shout out one of our, past guests, Mr. Chef Jamie.
Yeah. Shout out Jamie. Shout out
Jamie. Absolutely killing it, man. If you're not already, go follow Saddle River and go follow all his restaurants on social. But on a serious note, I was thinking about the Chef Jamie episode just now. Thinking about food because we're talking about eggs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to reminisce really fast on the fact of that I said steak and the way I said that, how I cook it. And he was just disappointed. My question for you is, when it comes to just holistically an experience of going to a restaurant, what do you really look for?
Good service.
But what does that look like?
Okay, what does that look like? You're well taken care of. And that's very subjective, but generally, the waiter's coming over often, making sure everyone's hydrated, it's got drinks, asking how everything's going, if they need anything, just being generally polite, not reaching over your back to grab a plate when like you're eating or something like that. Just general good service. It does not matter how good the food is. It could be 5 Michelin stars. If the service is bad, it's a bad experience. I need your thoughts.
Really?
Now. Yeah.
Wow.
That's the most important. It's the most important thing in the restaurant.
All right, I'm gonna go two ends of the spectrum because you and I love doing takes.
Okay.
A 5-star Michelin restaurant, food's amazing, service mid.
I only go there once.
Or 3.5-ish out of 5. Like, not Michelin stars, 3.5 out of 5 rating. Food, service, incredible.
I'm going there. I'm going to continue to go there. If I'm getting treated well and the food's good, like, obviously if the food's not great, like, you're not going to go back.
Yeah.
But if the service is good and the food is like all right and like it does the job, you're going to keep going back, and maybe you make a relationship with the server, waitress, waiter / waiter. It makes it more enjoyable. I
agree. And to that fact, it's like, shout out Mel's Diner here in LA. Like, when like, I know this one, like, waitress, like, she knows what booth I'm coming in, like, every time. She just knows. Mm-hmm. I don't go often, but, like, when I go, like, she knows. And so I think for you, it's the same thing with Chef Jamie. It's like, that experience you build. And it's always special. Would you agree? Like, when like, the chef or the owner, there's a different level of experience because it's like, I would love for you to speak on that maybe if you don't mind sharing. about that experience with like
Put me on the
Chef
spot.
Jamie.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously,
You don't
if you
have
don't
to
know,
if you don't want to.
no, it's fine. Well, obviously, well, not obviously, but if you don't know the Chef Jamie, you got to go check out the Unstructured Pod Chef Jamie show. But he is a famous chef and owns multiple restaurants in New Jersey. And my dad is fortunate enough to know him when he purchased the started to own the Saddle River Inn. My dad went there and made a connection with him, and he's just a phenomenal human. Makes the great food. It does elevate the experience a lot because you know the person that's cooking the food, so it's like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But
Yeah.
I have a point to make on that topic. It's like going to a bar, the drinks being so, but the bartender being the best, compared to if you go to a nicer bar, the bartender either doesn't speak to you or is an ass, and the drinks are phenomenal. You're going to go to the bar that has the better bartender.
That was such a good analogy that I haven't done this in a while. Next.
Which is
That's
surprising
actually
because you do next often. You do hit a next.
I
often.
have not done it often.
Well,
Not recently. Not recently.
okay. You've been slowing down in your nexts.
I have. Because I'm figuring out what the new thing is. Next was like a summer thing.
All right. What's the next Juwan ad lib? The people want to know. Are you gonna drop it or what?
I don't know. I think it's got to come natural, right? Like next was a big thing. Like towards the end of the school year, like I just kept saying next, next. But we'll see.
Well,
We'll
that's
see
a
what
fit. You kind of grew.
That's Sebastian though. Hey, shout out Sebastian Fitzgerald, friend of the show. He literally started that, being like, "That's a fit." Like that's his thing.
I think next and that's a fit kind of like grew off each other. Like that's a fit grew off of next.
Yes, not a fit though is when like if we're like pissed off, like not a fit.
Well, not a fit comes from that's a fit.
Yeah,
Like
correct.
if it's either a fit or not a fit. Like
Not a fit. No, see, now I'm geeking. I'm getting brain rotted. Yo, Zwetsky, word of the year last year? Dude, I need a shave.
Me too.
It's like getting like scratchy. Like when I get excited, then I get scratchy.
It's like the longest my facial hair has been in a while.
I want to share this. I'm not doing this. I'm not saying this to rub it in anybody's face. I'm just saying this out of like love.
Okay.
My buddies from high school are actually coming out to LA. Super excited.
That's great.
I didn't
That's
mean to
great.
rub that ever I say that.
I mean, like, what am I? That's great. That's great.
Yeah,
you have a good time.
I'm excited for them to come out on Friday of this week. It's gonna have 3 dude knuckleheads in this fucking house. Excuse my language, but
well, I mean, you were about to say 3 dudes, so ayo.
Yeah, no facts.
Knuckleheads
This is like this is the Russell Westbrook where you insert. What are you talking?
What? What are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about? Good.
What?
Zvetsky, let me ask you, what drives you every day? I want to get motivational.
Knowing that there's not a lot of time left. Can you stop showing your happy trail, bro? It's inappropriate.
Sorry. No, sorry.
Yeah. I'm not extremely motivated all the time. I do need caffeine, which is like I gotta work on that. But yeah, just knowing that there's limited time on this earth and that literally no one on this earth other than like probably like the president or like and then like Elon and Drake are like relevant. So like no one is going to remember us. So if you're seeing this on YouTube and it's like 2072, just know that, I'm probably still gonna be alive, but this shit ain't gonna last forever. I don't know. That's all I gotta say.
What's the one thing you want to accomplish in your life that you haven't already?
Why are you hitting so deep right now? Like, I feel like we were so chill and now you're like getting all deep.
Bro, this is unstructured.
I want to call a professional sports game as a broadcaster. Hopefully I can do that. Doesn't matter what sport.
When? I believe it's when. It will.
Yeah. Whenever it happens, it happens. I'm not rushing things.
Yeah, but
obviously,
I believe that you're more than capable, and I've heard your calls, and they're very good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a co-host. I've listened to Zareski, Army versus Penn State, that comeback. That was, by the way, has to be one of the coolest games that you were part of at calling that game. 6-1, and then they come back. Insane.
It's the biggest comeback in Penn State hockey history. You not know that?
Actually?
Yeah, it's the biggest comeback.
6-1, right?
Is the I don't know exactly what the score was.
Seven
I'm a
six
bot.
was the 7-6
Yeah.
was the final
It
score.
was probably like 6-2 or something. Yeah, biggest comeback in program history.
Did you think they were actually going to come back or not?
No. No. It was crazy. It was a crazy game. And shout out Ben Palillo. I did the game with him. He's on to bigger and better things after college. What a great man. He works at We the Hobby. So if you like sports cards and you like checking out like genuine reactions to like pulling sick cards, he just pulled a crazy baseball card the other day. So if you want to go check him out, go check out We the Hobby on Instagram. Goated stuff. Goated stuff.
Facts. Go check
So
that
yeah,
out.
yeah, I mean, it's fun. I love broadcasting. I'm passionate about it, and hopefully, I can do it once professionally in the future. What about you,
Yeah.
Juwan? What's one thing that you want to accomplish?
Yeah, great question. I would say I want to work for I want to be the manager to the biggest athlete in the world. Like
Which is
like
who?
like for example, like if we use an example like Kevin Durant. Kevin
Okay,
Durant's with Rich Kleiman. Shout out Rich Kleiman. Shout out Boardroom Brunch. We were there for All Star Weekend. That was pretty cool meeting KD. But I want to work with the biggest athlete. And if I'm gonna put it out to the world right now, there's a dream client. Not even dream client, but just like someone I would really like to work with right now. It's two people. If you're seeing this, Jordan Childs, she's a gymnast. Number two, Juju Watkins. She's with Clutch. Jordan's with who's Jordan with again? I believe Select. I gotta double check that, but yeah, great talent, great personalities. That UCLA, I don't know if you watched the USC UCLA women's basketball game yesterday. Juju cooked.
I did not. I did not.
Juju cooked.
I
So
was
guys, we've
brain
talked.
rotting yesterday. Hockey,
Of course, yeah,
hockey.
that's right. I want you to just before we bounce. I just want you to like think about something. It's March, right? Can you like put two and two together that in 2 months it's literally summer, and more importantly, the fact that we were literally just in summer. Like I literally remember the last time playing golf with you at Penn State, fist bumping you and be like, dude, like, holy cow, this is like the end of like our thing, and we're already almost there at that point. We're
Yeah,
almost already there.
it's life goes by crazy. Going back to my point, it's just like time goes by so fast. You got to enjoy every moment. That's what
Like,
drives
trust me,
me.
we're literally almost in summer. Like in 2-3 months, it's gonna be summer.
Like next month is technically summer. Like as soon as I can wear shorts, it's summer. That's all. That's what I know,
When are you getting golf in May? When do you start?
dude. I really gotta start like swinging the clubs. Like
Yeah,
my
bro.
clubs,
I mean, I
my
think
clubs.
you're waiting for me to get back. Can we
I mean,
please though? Like, I know I always say like one. It's got to be one round.
yeah,
Remember
we,
that
we'll
day?
play. We will play. We will play.
I will
We will
never
play.
forget though that day that you and I wanted to be so ambitious. Do you remember that day?
Maybe, yeah. We played like what? We played 2 rounds of golf.
Almost nearly exactly 2 rounds of golf.
But maybe when you go up to Penn State, maybe I'll go up the same time you're at, and maybe we'll get a round in. Maybe. Because
I
the weather,
appreciate you putting the
weather,
disclosure.
because if I say I'm gonna come up, you're gonna be like, ah, maybe.
Ready? That was my first thing I was already doing. I was already getting my hands ready.
You already planned everything. You almost already planned everything.
Can you please tell chat about when you were potentially when you were first thinking about coming to LA, and the fact that like literally the
We
first thing
planned we planned a whole weekend out, and like it just didn't end up working out. But once we have an idea, like everything gets planned out on the spot.
from the restaurant you eat at to location, everything.
What time
Dodgers game.
yeah.
No, it's like literally like Gretzky's like, yeah, I'm coming on Saturday. Great, Dodgers tickets.
Yeah. But potentially golf in a month at the
Fair.
beginning of April.
If it's
But there's
70 degrees, I'm putting this out in the world. I'm not putting this as a stipulation, but if it's 70 degrees that day that I'm there in State College, it's not even a question.
The thing, yeah. Well, I have to. If I can get off work, I don't even know what my work schedule is going to look like.
On
But
a Saturday.
we will put a pin in that. Juwan, I need the word of the day and why.
Word of the day is going to be Philadelphia, because I am so thrilled in a month to be in not my city, but in a city that I have dear love for. I still love Philadelphia with a lot of passion, and can't wait to have a cheesesteak with the fellas.
What's your word of the day?
My word of the day is March. Because it's officially March. It is a top 3 month out of the year for me. I absolutely love March.
I love it.
We'll do top 3 months in a second because I want to close with that. But you got to enjoy March because after March, like the months just start going so quick. Like January, February, March, like so slow. You got it, like so slow. In my opinion, they went like
Dude,
so
in January
slow.
I was in San Francisco. Now I'm here. It's crazy.
You were in San Francisco in February, bro. Even I know that.
February.
So March is my word of the day as Juwan is cracking up, not even knowing his timetable. Enjoy the time that you have with your family and your friends. Enjoy March because, like I said, in my opinion, it's a top 3 month. You have so many exciting things. The weather's getting nicer. Enjoy March. Juwan, top 3 months, and we'll sign off.
Top 3 months. August, November, March.
Okay.
Years.
I have August, March, October. August 1, March 2nd, October 3rd.
And with that, as we always do from the Unstructured Show, Ethan Zareski, Juwan Fart, we out.